Again for joining us. Today we are on the Awning 3D Configurator live demo. Yeah, you probably know that we already have a 3D configurator for the Awning, but we made a huge improvement. So this is the reason why we are doing a live demo today. Maybe just explain you how this live demo will look like. We have around 20 minutes together. First, I will just make some intro, then do the demo, and then also explain how you can start with this solution right now. Yeah, I have also something new that is coming to SaleSqueze, and I will present this at the end of the our demo. So keep with me, bear with me till the end. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding the SaleSqueze, the 3D configurator, or anything, please just write them in the comment section. At the end, I have a dedicated few minutes to answer all your questions. So I think it's the best way if you just write your questions in the comments. Okay, so first thing that you already know, because you're selling awnings and also similar products, is that it's super hard to sell this kind of products. First of all, customers can visualize what they're buying. So awnings have a lot of different options, a different fabric, a different models. So people that are buying those products don't really know what they are buying, and they can visualize them. And because of that, they send you a bunch of inquiries, which you then have to prepare the quotes for. So you also spend hours manually preparing quotes. So maybe you have to also prepare a few versions of a quote for each person. So this is a really, really painful manual work you have to do. And you also don't know who is serious to buy or who is just browsing. So because of this, you have to prepare quotes for everyone. But the hard truth is that only around 2% people that inquiry also convert into the sale. So just think about like this. So 98% of everyone for all the quotes that you prepared, they don't convert in sales. So this means there is a lot of manual work on your side and very little outcome that you want. So here is where SaleSqueze comes in. So SaleSqueze turns outdoor living businesses like Awnings into 24/7 sales machines with 3D configurators and automated quoting. And yeah, so this is the overview of 3 of our most powerful features. Majority of you know us as a 3D configurators, and yeah, this is for sure one of the most visible part of our solution. But we also have the instant pricing and quotes and the smart lead qualification. I will of course walk you through everything of this in a few minutes to explain how this is working. Okay, and the best part about SaleSqueze is that we have a pre-made 3D configurators, meaning that yeah, you can subscribe with us and then go live super quickly, because we have everything prepared and we then just adjust the 3D configurators based on what are you offering. So based on your models, based on your colors, and so on. So we have strong results and a lot of customers from pergolas, verandas, and also the awnings. And yeah, also we are super strong on garden rooms. And last month we also added the carport configurator. And in the beginning of the next year, we are planning to launch the fence configurator, garage door configurator, and outdoor kitchen configurator. And yeah, so you're here today because you're interested about the Awning live demo. So this was the Awning configurator that we had before. So you can see it's super basic. So this is the one that you can also check on our website. But now for the first time, I'm super happy that I can present you the upgraded Awning pre-made configurator. So the launch day is today. So from today on, this is also available for you. So if you want to start with this solution, you will get this upgraded Awning configurator that is much better visualization and everything. So yeah. Now it's time for the live demo. So just give me a second so I can switch. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is our new and upgraded pre-made Awning configurator. You see that visualization is super nice. It's very accurate, it's super realistic, and yeah, it's 3D. You can rotate it wherever you want. You can look it from the downside, from the upside, from the left side, from the right side. So yeah, this is like the playground that we have prepared for you. And just before I dive into our live demo, I would just like to make some explanation why we are in the live demo. So why we are in the pre-made configurators. So pre-made configurators allow you that you start with a 3D configurator super fast. So what we prepared here is something that you can take, and then we improve it based on your product options that you have. So for example, we are supporting currently 3 models, but if you have more models of your owning, this is something that will be added later when we onboard you as a customer. And also, for example, if you don't see the colors or the patterns that you are offering, don't worry, that doesn't mean that we won't cover this, but this is just for the demo. We have some small options, and then when we are onboarding new customers, we are adding and improving the 3D configurator so that we are covering all the options that you have. Okay, so yeah, regarding this Awning pre-made configurator, we are only supporting the wall-mounted Awning. As you can see it here, we don't support double-pitched Awning and standalone Awning. And here we are supporting 3 different models. So we named the models for this demo, Lead, Pro, and Lux. And yeah, you can see how this when I'm choosing this, like the visualization also is changing. So those are the models. So we are supporting the arms. So we are supporting standard arms on each side. And also with the cassette type, we are supporting folding arm, semi-cassette, and the cassette. So this one is with the cassette, this one is semi-cassette. So you can see it, how this looks right on the visualization. And one important thing is also this compare the models. Like when your customers are buying Awning, they are maybe buying the Awning for the first time. This is really not a product that you buy like 1,000 times in your lifetime. So it's super important that you understand, or like your customers understand what they actually want. So you can also like prepare some model comparisons, some additional explanation that actually explains which model is for something, and that guides people through the process of configuring their own product. So this is something that is like super important to educate your customers so that they have an easier decision what to choose. Okay, maybe just before we go through to the another features that we have, I would just like present you something that is like super nice, and it's a huge upgrade from what we had previously. In the Awning configurator, this previously was not possible, so this is a huge improvement for the Awning. So yeah, you can actually change the time of the day and see the rotation. Like you can see it's super important regarding the shade. So your customers can really understand how their Awning will influence their shade, because yeah, this is the main purpose of the Awning. Of course, the next thing, okay, I will keep it a bit more, okay, something like this. Okay, also regarding the dimensions, you can choose the dimensions as you want. We also can support some standard dimensions, so that you already if you have some standard dimension, of course we can support it, but yeah, something like this is like possible. Here we really don't have any limitation with the width, width, and the projection. So yeah, your customers can configure this as they want. Okay, let's make it like this. I think that the size of this Awning looks super nice, so I will continue. And yeah, you can also add some additional information about the dimensions, so people have more confidence when they are configuring the Awning. Then the next thing are the colors. So the first thing, what you have to choose from the colors is the construction color. So here we added the most basic colors: the anthracite, black, and white. But if you have any other option, that is also not a problem, because we are supporting all RAL colors there are. So maybe you can go with some very crazy colors like this yellow one. I don't know how many of your customers buy something like this, but yeah, we can support on the visualization really everything that you want. But yeah, I prefer maybe some neutral colors, so maybe I will also go with the anthracite for this demo. And then the next thing is the fabric color. Also, first here on the here you can see very basic colors that probably your customers are choosing, but then we can also go with some additional colors. Yeah, like we can cover like any raw color there is, but yeah, I prefer the natural. The natural colors. I prefer the natural colors. So, it's just okay. So I will go with something more natural, like maybe which one I like. I prefer this one. Okay. Yeah, I will just upgrade it a bit. So something like this. I like it very much. It looks super nice. And yeah, regarding the also the patterns, on the fabrics, we can also support any patterns that you have. For example, here we have, just for this demo, we prepared the one stripe awning. But if you have any other patterns, any other fabrics, that's no problem, because you can just provide us the materials, how this fabric looks like, and we can implement this on the 3D configurator. So if you have some specific patterns, maybe this is the implementation time will took a bit longer, maximum 7 days. But yeah, in 7 days we can cover your fabrics and your patterns that you have. Okay. The next thing is the valance. You can choose like with no valance and with the valance. Here we can have the fixed or retractable. The retractable part is not seen on the visualization, but people can choose it. I will go with the fixed one, because with the fixed one I can also choose the wavy valance, and I think this one looks super nice. It looks super nice. Okay. So yeah, if you have here in the valance, if you have some other options, of course, this is something that we will support with your 3D configurator. Then the next thing is the motorization. Yeah, this is of course something that is not shown on the visualization part, so in this part here. But yeah, you can choose. Your customers can choose from the motorizations that you are offering, and yeah. Also, one thing, when I'm choosing the things like on the layout, you can also see that the price is changing. So the motorization is important because it influences the price. So this is important that you have it in your layout. So this part here. Then the next thing that also is a huge improvement from the previous version is the lights. Lights are also something, some nice feature that the Awnings can have. So we are also supporting the spotlights. You can see it here, and we are supporting the linear lights. You can see it here. And what is something that I really like is when I'm changing the time of the day, you can also see how these lights will look like. So Awning is not only for the like sunny days, but also for the night evenings, because it can give you some light. And also one very great feature that some of you also have are the heaters. So we can add the heaters on the wall or we can add the heaters on the construction. So it looks like this. And yeah, I think this is a huge improvement from the previous version, because we're also supporting the lightings, and yeah, you can actually see how this will look like. But yeah, let's keep the day for this demo. And the next things are, of course, also the sensors. The sensors are also super important part of the Awning. I can choose whatever sensors you are off, like whatever sensors we are currently supporting: the wind sensor, the rain sensor, and the vibration sensor. And like we can add here whatever you are offering. Another thing that I don't have here, for this demo, but I will explain you. So if you have some additional service, for example, delivery or something like this, you can add this on the layout here. So because it influences the price, and it's important that people can choose everything that you're offering in one configurator. But yeah. Regarding the visualization part and the things that we are currently supporting, we have this. But yeah, as I said, if you have some other models, if you had some other fabrics, don't worry. This is something that if you decide to work with us, we will add this to your 3D configurator. So you will really have all the options that you are offering. I mentioned the price. Yeah, the price was calculated in the backend, and it's shown here. It also includes the tax. Here you have two options. You can show the prices, or if you don't want to show the prices, this is also okay. The prices are still calculated in the backend and are presented on the quote, but are not visible on the configurator. So our customers are choosing like two different scenarios. So one that have a lot of inquiries, they showed prices because people are usually just request a quote because they want to get the price. And the ones that maybe don't get so many leads, they hide the prices because the configurator is also a super good lead generation tool. And yeah, this is how you can also generate leads through the configurator and then nurture them to become your customer. So I'm happy with my 3D configurator. So I will add this to the inquiry. Here on the last step, I can also check what I selected. So just a quick check if everything is okay, and then I have the final price here. I already prepared my information, and then I request. I have to align with all the GDPR stuff, and then I request my quote. Okay, and in a few seconds, the quote should be prepared. Okay, so me as a customer, as your customer, are now redirected to a page where I can see my quote. So this is the quote that you sent to me, and I can check it out. I can see the summary, and I can see like the final price. And if I already decided I want to buy this, I can just click confirm. But yeah, usually it's also some communication for you. So I will just show you how you see it as a salesperson. Okay, so I just sent the quote. So this is the inquiry that I sent, and here you can see the quote. So the first page of the quote is totally personal. Like this is something that you can choose. It can be aligned with it will be aligned with your brand and with your everything that you want. Like the first picture can be totally customizable. And then you can also review the quote. So you review it the same as your customer can. And then, you can check what this customer choose. But then you can also edit the quote. Because, for example, you were on a phone with this customer and they said, okay, the Awning is a bit too expensive. And it's super easy for you because you can just change the configuration. Okay, you aligned. You agreed that okay, because the price is a bit high, you will like remove the spotlights and the linear lights, and this is like super easy to do in the configuration, and you then just confirm this, and yeah, the quote is updated now. So we don't have lighting anymore, and you were also on the call with your customer, and then you agreed on the discount, for example, 10%, and okay, live demo. And so we agreed on the discount. So it's super simple to add a discount. You see that the price is updated, and then you can simply update the quote and send the quote to customer email. Hey, new quote. Okay, I will update the quote. Okay, I have to review it. Okay, so this is how you update the quote. And then I have, then I would just like to present you one super powerful feature that we also have. This is this fire icon. Okay, I will tell you the story about what's behind. So this fire icon goes up when someone is super active on the quote or on the configuration. So when I'm checking my inbox every morning, when I see the inquiries coming in and the quotes coming in, I can just check, okay, this one has a fire icon, so I better call them and ask them more about how can I support them. So yeah, you can filter out the ones that are more engaged with the quote. We have some AI in the backend that is calculating this. So yeah, you can also like filter out the hot leads. You also can filter out the actions that are required, and yeah, the ones that are expiring soon. Maybe you should call those people and ask them up, maybe give them some additional discounts to convince them to become your customers. Okay, so this is regarding the live demo. Now I will explain how to actually start with this, or yeah, maybe first, where can you use this? So 3D configurators are like super powerful tools, and the most obvious way how to use it is on their website, on your website. You can capture leads 24/7, and it's super nice for the code generation. But then we have some more less obvious ways how to use it. Our customers are also use 3D configurators in the showrooms. So if you have some touch screens in the showroom, it's super nice. You can add them. You can add 3D configurators there, and people can come to you for a visit. Then also can create code for themselves. One thing that is also super powerful, that you have this tool on your site visits. So you have it on tablet, and while you are discussing the project with the client, you can easily like prepare them the visualization and also send them the quote. So the process is much faster. And yeah, what I showed you also for the internal sales. So you can either update the quotes or you can create the quotes from the scratch. So this will also have like a huge impact on your on the time you're spent manually preparing quotes, because this is much quicker way to do it. Okay, and then yeah, also one thing is if you have some dealers, you can also scale this solution through your dealer network. Okay, if you're wondering how to get started, this is the time I will tell you right now. Okay, so first thing is that you configure your package. We really like that all the processes that we have with our customers are super smooth. So this is also a very smooth process. So you can configure your package. You can only start with one configurator, but if you're selling also, like for example, pergolas, verandas, no problem. You can add more 3D configurators. Once you want to subscribe, we are a subscription-based service, and then you're redirected to the Stripe. So you put your credit or your card in, and then you subscribe to our platform. Then the next thing is when we got your payment, we send you the onboarding questionnaire. In this onboarding questionnaire, we learn everything about you. We learn about your brand, about your product, and about your pricing. So this is a super important step, because only this way can we really adjust the configurator to look like it's your brand, and to also like have the product options that you're actually offering. And yeah, once we have everything prepared, this is usually from 1 to 7 days. We present you this on the onboarding call. So yeah, it only takes 1 to 7 days to implement this. It's like you can really go live super fast. So yeah, after the onboarding call, you implement this on your website and on other sales channels. So the implementation on the website is also super easy. We have embed code or the link, so it's super simple to add. And if you don't know how to do it, no worry, because we have a team here that can totally support you also with the how to add this on your website. And yeah, then the last thing is that you transform your business forever with 3-6 marketing funnel. Okay, this 3-6 marketing funnel is something new that is coming to SaleSqueze. We are working with a few of our customers on building the whole funnel around the 3D configurator. And why we started with this? We started with this because if you want to be your configurator super successful, you have to build a funnel around this. And we saw with a lot of outdoor living businesses that they actually don't know how to build a funnel. So we are also starting an initiative to help our customers build a funnel around the 3D configurator, so that they actually come to the things that they desire. So this is the sales and the orders. And yeah, we currently are working with a few of our customers to test this out. And last week, I just published for the first time our brand new case study. So we were working with UK-based garden room 3D UK garden room business. They have a 3D configurator. They were struggling a bit with the marketing, so we built for them this funnel, and the results are just amazing. So just they tripled their sales in just 2 months. Like they had the same configurator they had before, but they added this funnel. So we prepared advertising for them. We actually also built the sales landing page for them. Yeah, they already had our 3D configurator and automated quote that I just showed you. And then we also implemented this booking system so that people that sent the inquiry they were redirected to the booking page where they can book a meeting with someone from the sales team, so discuss a bit more of a details. And yes, this specific customer like tripled their sales in just 90 days. He's super happy, and we are also super happy. And we saw that a lot of outdoor living sellers are struggling with this, so this is also something we will be offering very soon. And yeah, just the last thing that I have prepared for today is I would like to share you some Google Trends that I did for the Awning. Maybe you're thinking now that this is not the best time to start with the Awning 3D configurator, but I have to tell you, this is the best time to start. We were planning to do this, that we will be launching the Awning configurator in January, but then we decided we have to push our team super hard because we have to like publish this and launch this before the Christmas. And here's one reason why. So here you see the trends this is a screenshot on Google Trends. You can go and check it yourself for the Awnings. So you already know that it's super seasonal. So the peak season is in spring, and then early summer, and then when the weather is much colder, there's not much demand. But one very important thing is that the demand starts to increase. Last year, the demand started to increase in this month from December 8th to 14th. So this is actually the month we are in right now. So the trend is also super similar in this year. And yeah, the demand starts to increase. So if you want to be prepared for the high season, now is the time to implement solution like this to build a funnel and be ready when the season is high. So if you will decide here in, I don't know, May or April that you want something like this, of course, you can implement this, but you won't have the time to build a funnel around it. So your season will pass by. So yeah, this is a really great time to implement. The demand starts to increase just right after the Christmas. So be prepared. And because of this, I have something special for you. I'm offering a free strategy session to everyone that are here. So on this free strategy session, we will analyze your marketing sales funnel. So how your funnel is performing and how can you improve the funnel? And also, we will also present how SaleSqueze 3D configurator can transform your business. So if you're not sure if this is for you, or you're struggling also with marketing and sales funnels, just book a free strategy session. So my colleague Emma also posted the link in the comment section. You can check it here or scan this QR code. And also one important thing before I stop, if you want to have solution like this ready before the Christmas, so that you can then have a bit more relaxed Christmas holidays because you don't have to prepare course all the time, and that you are also ready for the season that is coming, you have to book this free strategy session and subscribe to our solution for our platform before the December 12th, so before the Friday, because this is the only way that we can guarantee you that you go live before Christmas. Our schedules are super full, but yeah, I would really like that as many outdoor businesses they can go live before Christmas and then prepare the funnel for the upcoming high season that is not far away. So yeah, and I promised you something new, and maybe I gave you some teasers when I was explaining these 6 steps marketing and sales funnel. So yeah, I already told you we are working with a few of our customers already on this funnel. We are seeing super great results. So in January, we will start with the first group with this 90 days grow program. So we are claiming to add at least 50K in new sales in the next 90 days with SaleSqueze and the funnel. So if you are interested also in this program, so the program where we build you an advertising landing page, 3D configurator, the booking system, and the orders, this is also something that you can discuss with our consultants on the free strategy session. Just mention them this program and they will know what is this for. We don't have this anywhere on our website published yet because this is something we will be announcing on in January. But yeah, because you joined my live demo, you can register, you can apply, and then we will see if you're a fit for this. It will be super nice to also work with you. So yeah, don't forget about this free strategy session. So first, if you want to go live with our solution before Christmas, you have to choose your free strategy session before the December 12th, and also book it if you want to know more about this new program that we are